Bismillah.
So just
Can you just turn the camera? I don't feel like I like to look myself.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
But sometimes if you look in this direction, because
So I look in
if
into
you
the
want to
camera.
look here, it's really good because
Okay.
the one who shows you
Okay.
in YouTube here will.
Yes. Well, I didn't, but
Very nice.
So you are between two, how to say, you are between two big experience in your life now, two levels.
Mhm.
Before embracing Islam and after embracing Islam.
Yes.
Maybe you have seen, maybe you have heard, you have noticed that the image of Islam is badly damaged.
Mhm.
Everyone is saying Islam is bad, Islam is I don't know what.
No, it's not bad.
It's now
Yeah.
it's now your opinion, but
Yes.
before Islam, or maybe now other people are saying Islam is bad. In spite of that, we know that the rules of Islam, instructions of Islam are perfect.
Correct.
And they lead to the good way to live in our life. But in spite of that, also the Islamic image is damaged. Why it is damaged?
Why is damage?
If Islam is very good and
Yes.
very nice and very beautiful and very correct,
Yes.
why is the Muslim image damaged?
It's that question is, I think, is obvious. Wrong people, wrong messengers, wrong abuse of using religion with other to other purpose, and that is not a religion. That is not Islam. And the people who do such of things, they use the name Muslims, but are they really Muslims? I can say to you, they're not really Muslims.
You mean it depends on the personally behaviors of people. If they behave good, if they behave bad.
Once when you don't behave as a Prophet Muhammad say that, then you cannot say I am Muslim. You become another character. My experience in Statelheim. The first, I have two Muslim people in the cell, in the same cell. They pray barely. They pray 1-2 times. They did eat pork.
Pray and
Eat pork?
And they did eat pork. I find out, because I was not Muslim, I find out they're praying. When they pray, I very interested, and I find out this is special. The way how they pray is special, but they don't know. They don't know how special it is, because I was looking from the outside. And it's important, when you look from the outside, you have another view. And I look at them, and I find out they were not, they didn't open their heart, and they were not honest. And after they finish the praying, they behave wrong. They use bad language, they eat pork, they just were completely a mess. And then, before Abu Adam came to my life, it was first Salim, and Salim start with another way, has good Muslim. And then I say,
You mean here good behaviors?
good behavior.
Okay. So you
I met two different kind of people: Muslim with wrong behavior, and Muslim with good behavior.
you connect between Islam and good behavior.
Of course.
Okay. Which ones?
And the question you asked me is not that difficult to answer. You says why the image of Islam, why the image of people is the way of view of other people. They are afraid of
Yes.
of Islam. It's not the people who are controlling Islam. They are walking in another direction of they start using the word of Allah with not the good meaning of, and ignorance when people don't know, ignorance in both parts, ignorance for not knowing Islam and be afraid of this, which is completely beautiful. This is ignorance, one kind of ignorance. And another ignorance is when people, they do accept Islam, but they accept it in the wrong way. That's two kind of ignorance. People who don't accept Islam is ignorant, and another ignorance is when people accept Islam in the wrong way is also ignorance. The good Islam is when you accept Islam and you learn Islam and you behave as Muslim, as a good Muslim, as our Prophet Muhammad say.
Would you give us some examples about bad behaviors from Muslims?
Okay, the bad behaviors, bad words, dirty people, well, the dirty, the not clean, fighting, eating pork,
Abusing human beings.
abusing people. This is not. We are talking about savage. If people who says I'm Muslim and I'm Islam, but they not. They not. It's like other religions. They say I'm this, but they don't do. They don't pray. They don't behave. And is how they. But it will be the time, the last hour, and Allah will bring all everything to them, to us, and that day people will know who, if you were from the right side, the left side of at front. And it's a lot of we need in our religion, we need to bring good message, good teachers, also good students, good. Then it will be another renew the seed more strong, more has in the Quran say you will be like the tree, and this will be enforced, and it'll be good. And is at this moment is very important to work with our Quran, to learn the Quran, to teach the Quran, to bring people into the Muslim, into the Islam, if they accept it. We need good teachers and good students to create, to reveal this.
What do you think? What is the better way to present Islam?
The better way?
To present Islam.
By behavior and by actions. By behavior and by actions. And we are living in a world controlled by Satan.
Yes.
And as Muslim, you find out what I mean. Satan is being playing a lot in our world, and to present how you fight bad, you fight with good. If you fight with bad, that means you're not Muslim.
Okay. Okay. Did you see that if a Muslim do something good, everybody say the one so and so do something good. But if a Muslim do something wrong, everybody says the Islam is wrong, or the Muslims do that. Do you see this?
Not really. When people, it's the easy way. When people says this is wrong, it's easy to say to point, but the best way, but actually it's the hard way, is when people they got to know. But for that, like I'm saying to you, we need to bring to work for our religion, to work for people, to work to bring this to corners, to places where they haven't heard of, and create to bring the message.
You tell me Islam is to fight the bad with good. What do you mean?
Okay. I say to you the bad, when how you fight Satan.
Okay.
With good, and then Satan will get so irritated when Satan is outside of you, and it's how you fight bad. How you fight bad Muslim? You fight bad Muslims being good Muslim. Is the way how you fight, because now we have another fight. We have an inside fight with Muslim people. And our fight with Muslim people is to do how our Prophet Muhammad said, do good. And the people who they do wrong is their choice.
You tell me before you become Islam.
Yes.
You was in a cell in a room with Muslims.
Yes.
And you wasn't a Muslim.
I was not Muslim.
Okay. And you tell me that was especially way to pray. This was something
very special.
Special.
But they didn't.
What was special in this thing?
The way when you bow to Allah. And I look at them, and I knew this was special, but they didn't really feel it. It's like when you have a good food and just you eat it, but you don't enjoy it.
Okay.
And then that was the like they even did really fast, or they grab this and throw it to the floor. Not with respect, not with washing, not doing the sunnah. They didn't do wudu also. And I find out if you do this, it's like a tool. It's like a machine. It's a tool. It's like a computer.
Okay.
Its computer is there, but if you don't know how to use it, it's useless. How am I?
Was that the first time you see a Muslim praying, or?
No. The first time was in New York, in Queens, New York.
Okay.
It was I walked on one store, and the man was Afro-American. It was black, and we start talking as friends. And he invited me. He says, come, anytime you want, come here, sit, we talk. And a couple of times I went to say hi to him, and then another man, African American, black man, he came to the store and he says to him, "Why are you talking to him? He's Mexican and you black and I'm black, and why you?" And he says to me, "Don't listen to him." And he says to me, "You come with me to the mosque." I went with him, but I didn't pray. Just I was standing there, and I didn't get introduced. But that was the first time I went into a mosque, the first time. But I didn't pray, and I got 2 times the Quran with me. 1 time in Mexico, and 1 time in the United States. I have 2 times the Quran. But I didn't embrace Islam, and I didn't know what Islam is. So has also Abu Adam says to me, it's important to have not just the book, but also a person who teaches.
Yeah.
This is important because it's how then you embrace Islam.
Before you become Muslim, did you have try to imitate the people who praying this way?
No.
What was the art you communicate with God?
The way how I communicate, okay, to be very honest to you, I communicate with God only when I have troubles.
Okay.
And when I have goods, I communicate with God.
Okay.
Like I think any other human or any other person who don't really follow or are into religion. I've been in many countries, and in each country I've been to churches, and the first thing I find out is they were not for me. I was feeling not well, exactly. I didn't feel well. This is correct. I didn't feel well. And just when I find out to pray, to do wudu, to do good, then I find out this is my religion. It's how I embrace Islam, and it's perfect. It's perfect. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu anna la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. Hayya ala al-salah. Hayya ala al-salah. Hayya ala al-falah. Hayya ala al-falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
كم بك إقامة في مبتعد؟
نعم. الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استووا اعتدلوا شدوا الحلال. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
واتل عليهم نبأ إبراهيم إذ قال لأبيه وقومه ما تعبدون قالوا نعبد أصناما فنظل لها عاكفين قال هل يسمعونكم إذ تدعون أو ينفعونكم أو يضرون قالوا بل وجدنا آباءنا كذلك يفعلون قال أفرأيتم ما تعبدون أنتم وآباؤكم الأقدمون فإنهم عدو لي إلا رب العالمين الذي خلقني فهو يهدين والذي هو يميتني ويحيين وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين والذي أطمع أن يغفر لي خطيئتي يوم الدين رب هب لي حكما وألحقني بالصالحين واجعل لي لسان صدق في الآخرين واغفر لأبي إنه كان من الضالين ولا تخزني يوم يبعثون يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم وأزلفت الجنة للمتقين وبرزت الجحيم للغاوين الله
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله.
الله أكبر
الله.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
وقيل أينما كنتم تدعون من دون الله هل ينفعونكم أو يضرون فكبكبوا فيها هم والغاوون وجنود إبليس أجمعون فكبكبوا فيها هم والغاوون وجنود إبليس أجمعون قالوا وهم فيها يختصمون تالله إن كنا لخاطئين قالوا وهم فيها يختصمون تالله إن كنا لخاطئين. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده.
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استوى اعتدلوا شدوا الخلل. الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ جاءتكم جنود فأرسلنا عليهم ريحا وجنودا لم تروها وكان الله بما تعملون بصيرا. إذ جاءوكم من فوقكم ومن أسفل منكم وإذ زاغت الأبصار وبلغت القلوب الحناجر وتظنون بالله الظنونا هنالك ابتلي المؤمنون وزلزلوا زلزالا شديدا. وإذ يقول المنافقون والذين في قلوبهم مرض ما وعدنا الله ورسوله إلا غرورا. وإذ قالت طائفة منهم يا أهل يثرب لا مقام لكم فارجعوا ويستأذن فريق منهم النبي يقولون إن بيوتنا عورة وما هي بعورة إن يريدون إلا فرارا ولو سئلوا الفتنة لآتوها وما تلبثوا بها إلا يسيرا. ولقد كانوا عاهدوا الله من قبل لا يولون الأدبار وكان عهد الله مسؤولا. قل لن ينفعكم الفرار إن فررتم من الموت أو القتل وإذا لا تمتعون إلا يسيرا. قل لن ينفعكم الفرار إن فررتم من الموت أو القتل وإذا لا تمتعون إلا يسيرا. الله
أكبر.
سمع الله حميدا. الله مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قل من ذا الذي يملك لكم من الله شيئا إن أراد بكم نفعا أو أراد بكم ضرا ولا يجدون لهم من دون الله وليا ولا نصيرا قد يعلم الله المعوقين منكم والقائلين لإخوانهم هلم إلينا ولا يأتون البأس إلا قليلا أشحة عليكم فإذا جاء الخوف رأيتهم تدور أعينهم كالذي يغشى عليه من الموت فإذا ذهب الخوف سلقوكم بألسنة حداد أشحة على الخير فإذا ذهب الخوف سلقوكم بألسنة شداد أشحة على الخير أولئك لم يؤمنوا فأحبط الله أعمالهم وكان ذلك على الله يسيرا يحسبون الأحزاب لم يذهبوا وإن يأتي الأحزاب يودوا لو أنهم بادون في الأعراب يسألون عن أنبائكم ولو كانوا فيكم ما قاتلوا إلا قليلا لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة لمن كان يرجو الله واليوم الآخر وذكر الله كثيرا ولما رأى المؤمنون الأحزاب قالوا هذا ما وعدنا الله ورسوله وصدق الله ورسوله وما زادهم إلا إيمانا وتسليما من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه فمنهم من قضى نحبه ومنهم من ينتظر وما بدلوا تبديلا ليجزي الله الصادقين بصدقهم ويعذب المنافقين إن شاء أو يتوب عليهم وكان الله غفورا رحيما ورد الله الذين كفروا بغيظهم لم ينالوا خيرا وكفى الله المؤمنين القتال وكان الله قويا عزيزا وأنزل الذين ظاهروهم من أهل الكتاب من صياصيهم وقذف في قلوبهم الرعب فريقا تقتلون وتأسرون فريقا وأورثكم أرضهم وديارهم وأموالهم وأرضا لم تطئوها وكان الله على كل شيء قديرا الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله الله Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله
الله أكبر.
الله
الله أكبر.
الله
الله أكبر.
الله
سمع الله لمن حمده.
ربنا ولك
الله
الحمد. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.